Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. So my Ascendant brothers and sisters, welcome to, before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So this week, for our key to the week, we have the World card. This is a grand culmination. This is a change in status and a move forward. Now, whenever I see the World card, I'm always reminded that in some way, shape or form, something has come to a satisfactory culmination. This is a point where you not only advance, but it's a point where you get to say, I have mastered an experience. I have come this far. And this card is ruled by Saturn, so it tends to bring long-lasting results, or it's the results of a long-standing effort or a sustained effort that we've put in. And the fact that you've got this as your key to the week, it's kind of permeating everything. So in a good way, you know, in a great way actually, it feels like this week is going to be the week where you can kind of tick things off the list, where you're going to be like, right, I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. This is that moment, right? We're now fully in Virgo season. Leo season is done, so the sun is now moved into Virgo as we're reading for this week. And what this kind of gives is this this energy of really being able to be present and to acknowledge that we have culminated something, that we have completed something, that we are starting afresh or starting anew. But the beauty of that new fresh start is that you are doing it with all of the wisdom, with all of the knowledge that you've already gained. So let's look at it this way, right? There's that song that says, I wish I knew now what I knew when I was younger, right? Or I wish that I knew now. Yeah, I wish that I knew what I know now, right, when I was younger. And that's the truth of it, right? That's what the World card represents, that you've come a certain distance, you've successfully completed something, so you change status or you change levels. Very often this card comes up for promotions, it sees you moving forward, it can see the beginning of something, but you're doing it with all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have acquired up until this point. Sorry, that was a very long-winded explanation. For the actions and options, we have the Two of Swords. So this week you could be looking at partnerships, right? You could be looking at partnerships and collaborations. This is a week for you to really start to understand how different you are from your partners, whether these are personal partners, professional partners, platonic partners, anybody that you are choosing to embark on an energy of collaboration with. Somebody that you want to work with, somebody that you want to start or create a project with. This is about, somebody you want to be in a relationship with. It's about looking at the opposition between you and asking yourself, no matter what the compatibility here, am I invested in this enough to know that I can follow it through, and vice versa? Remember, your actions and options is about what you do. This is about you tapping into your own intuition to ask yourself, is this the right connection? Is this the right collaboration? Is this the right relationship? Courtship, whatever you want to call it. Is this the right connection for me to have? What are our differences and how can we make those our strengths? For our communications and conversations, we've got the Two of Pentacles, so we've got all the twos so far, right? This is going to see you having a lot of conversations about finances, about money, about what you can bring on a practical level. This is going to see you, because it's coupled with the Two of Swords there as well. This could see you this week having a psychic impression, a psychic vision of some sort about a connection, about a collaboration. This could be about a money spinning idea that comes to you almost fully formed. But the interesting thing is, it's kind of like this week you're saying, no, you know what? I know this is going to be great. I know it's going to make money. The problem is I also know that I can't do it on my own. That's what the twos are about, right? Interestingly enough, though, the Two of Swords is kind of like an opposition. in astrology, whereas the Two of Pentacles is more kind of like a sextile, right? So it's really interesting. There's a lot of opportunity here, and there can be some amazing opportunities in the partnerships and the collaborations that come up. So pay attention, be honest and open about what you can give and about what you can't. With that, communications and conversations as well, it does look like you are talking about the budget, you're talking about what's possible. Maybe there's a little bit of back and forth as well. It looks like as well, for a select few of people, you could be not arguing, but you could be bartering or bantering a price back and forth. You're kind of like doing this whole energy of, well, yes, you know, I like it, but I don't know if I want to pay that for it. Or, you know, if you're going to take this percentage, what percentage am I going to get? Like, do you know what I mean? There could be a lot of negotiations taking place this week. Very interesting. For our, wow, money and materials, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? I love this because it does look like there is good news coming on the financial front. This could be very much coming from some sort of a collaboration or a connection. It looks like there's a lot of frank discussion going on because it is the World card as well, right? And we've got the 2 2s here. When you see 2 2s in the tarot, this means like an accord or a you know, like an agreement, or not quite a pact, but like, you know, do we have an accord? Do we have an agreement? Yes, absolutely. Couple this with the Wheel of Fortune. This is results of efforts that you've already put in. So I kind of feel like this is not necessarily new money, so to speak. It's money that's coming about from things that you've already put forward. That intuitive nudge as well means that you could be having another idea on top of this. Now, excuse me, for those of you that work in any type of logistics, travel by car or something that has wheels, courier, all that sort of stuff. For those of you that have that, you could be getting a boost to your finances this week. If you're thinking about starting your own company that has something to do with all of that kind of stuff, this could be a really great week for it. I mean, we're just at this point, we're just off the back of that Leo new moon, so this could be a great time, like a really great time for it. Now, for our money, the Wheel of Fortune is bringing us some sort of blessing for the efforts that have been sown. For your materials, in terms of your health, this is a great week for health. But look at this, because it's right underneath the 2 of Swords, this is about you making good on one of your promises to yourself. I'm going to eat less, I'm going to exercise more, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to stop smoking. Like, and the thing is, look, right, there's no necessarily cards here to say anything about bad habits. This is about the agreement to do something that is good for yourself, even if it is a challenge, that opposition energy that I talked about. And then when it comes to your home, this is nice. This next 2 months is going to be a very growthful period when it comes to the home. And I actually feel, especially for those of you that have a home-based business, I feel like this week you could be you know, finances could really take an upswing, which is really exciting. For our love and relations, we've got the Ace of Swords. So for those of you that are single, there is somebody new coming in on the horizon. Now, it's interesting because I've been seeing someone new coming in for the Leos for quite some time, but this person hasn't materialized. This is the week where I think you're going to make contact with them. I feel like it's just going to be an initial conversation. There's a lot of banter and a lot of laughter. I can tell you that this person is very settled within themselves, has all of their own money, and is likely to be very well traveled. There's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of banter, a lot of laughter. And I kind of feel like this is going to be the week, and you'll know straight away, because it's the Ace of Swords. It's usually like a very definitive answer. I think you will know straight away, yes, this is the person that I want to date. It might take them a while to get up to speed, but hey ho, we can wait, right? For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is a beautiful energy, because it means that you and your partner are reaching some sort of contractual decision to move forward with something. It also suggests that there's some sort of I almost want to say like some sort of surprise blessing on its way in. Maybe your parents decide to send you away for the weekend. Maybe you win something. That could be the other energy with this as well. Yeah, you know, maybe you put in for a competition weeks or months ago that you'd completely forgotten about, and then bam, you know, it's like, oh, did you know that you've won this? Like, this could be a really great week for that, especially for those of people that are coupled. But yeah, and look at this, Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles right underneath the World card. That really, whoever this person is that's coming in, for those of you that are single, you will know this person because they will have true presence. The chances are as well they're going to be older than you, and it's quite possible that they either work in the financial sector or possibly in the legal sector in some way, shape or form. So very, very interesting energy. With that said, I will stop waffling now. Have an amazing week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.